How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
Great! We can find
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be?
There's no time to waste.
Such authority.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Come back soon. Fresh catch every day, guaranteed.
One day I'll catch a break.
Eager for battle.
No one stopped me yet. Breathe deep and move.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
But please, don't look at me.
I expected Baldur's Gate to be insipid, stale, wholly without merit. But it's got a vicious bite to it. Delightful. Voss has done his duty. Now, we will do ours. We must find our way to the House of Hope and take the Orphic Hammer. When we next enter the Astral Prism, we will use the hammer to break Orpheus free. Shook, you believe you can survive without me? As you say, do not keep me waiting.
Hey, soldier. Very well.
Watching gods. But I never thought I would be happy to see the city again. Much less to smell it. The Harper safe house I spoke of is on the bridge at Worm's Crossing. Danthelon's dancing axe. Information. The Chosen have a head start on us. I'd like to know what they've done with it. You think me lonely? In truth, I prefer travel in a small pack such as this. Unburdened by numbers, we're free to act rather than react. A little like the old days. With allies, every bit as peculiar. give or take a few tadpoles. Haha! A kind way of saying, ye gods, I hope her dusty bones don't break at the first blow. Fear not for me. I will try my very best to keep up.
What can I do for you, my friend? Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on. Careful, I bite.
How high?
Let's move. Don't waste a step. Maybe it'll bring us closer.
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin? As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
Oakfather preserve you.
What's on your mind? How about the
Got my hands
flophouse?
on everything.
It has plenty of spare parts.
Great! We can bunk with 10 other people.
I found so many victims for Cazador here. They're the kind of people no one will ever miss.
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren, and they won't let us in the city proper. Bollocks! We're adventurous, damn it! You're damn right. I can't believe they wouldn't let us in.
The bridge guard chatted some shite about a coronation. Couldn't really make head nor tail of it.
Come to Baldur's Gate, he said. Adventurers get welcomed as heroes, he said. Poxy Drim and his bleeding notions.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mated temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again. So did I. They wouldn't let me in. Spouted some tripe about my sort and absolutist murderers. I only wanted to sit down a minute. Let me show you.
Keep a blade close.
do what must be done.
Pleasure doing business.
Impressed. My eye. Damn priests.
Bloomin' hell, you look famished. I've got some victuals that'll warm you right up. Fionn. Poor lass. Works her arse off for the mumselle, but don't get much in return. Not seen her mug for a carp's age. I figured she'd gone up the road while the going was good. Killer on the loose, cult army marching wee way. Been thinking I might scarp her too. Have a skeg at these. That should do ya.
Sir, good, sir. Give me 3 days and... Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greetings, so forth, so on. Fionn, one of Mamselle's girls, who laughs like a star's twinkle. Not seen her for a 10-day. 10 days and 4 bells to be precise. Not that I'm counting. The landlord, Sir Frago Antuna. A most generous soul, I assure you. Missing? I hadn't thought her missing, just not here. Or elsewhere. Oh. I suppose that's like missing, but with extra words. You don't suppose the murderer who's on the loose got hold of her? Oh, goodness, no. It's too horrible to imagine.
Just think, soon we'll feel the sun on our skin. After all this time.
Now, what do you reckon, lass? You trust these steel watcher thingamajigs? Aye, I'll second that. It's all right where we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something else to do that? It's no good, I tell you.
We should go. I do not want to face the Master if we're late for his Black Mass.
Soon, sister. I only need one more mark.
We have enough for the Master. No more are needed.
It's not for the Master, it's for me. I spent 100 years eating rats and dogs, but soon I'll be able to feast. I want someone there, ready for me. And once the Mass is done and our Lord grants us freedom, I can celebrate by drinking them dry.
Cazador promised you your freedom, and you believed him? Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. But your load seems especially light these days.
Astarion! It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to welcome back a brother, doll. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free. You can't mean that.
He's playing mind games. He can't raise a hand to the Master, let alone kill him.
You have no idea what I can do. Where is he hiding? Tell me!
Brother! Please!
Tell me what I need to know, or I swear you'll burn.
The Master is preparing the Black Mass. Beneath his palace, there's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time, hidden from us all.
I'm going to stop Cazador.
What the hell's happened to you, Astarion? What are you?
I'm more than what I was. And I'm not afraid of anything anymore. The sun can't harm me. Cazador can't compel me. I'm the only person who can stop him. Now go, before I change my mind about roasting you, brother.
This isn't over, Astarion.
Poor fools. They actually think Cazador will save them. Yes, and they'll be trembling in fear when they tell him. They're no threat to us. And they have no choice but to do Cazador's bidding. I pity them. Worst of all, they don't know their fate's already set. They're doomed. The only question is whether their lives will be sacrificed to a monster like Cazador, or serve a greater purpose. 7 sigils on 7 spawn. And Cazador has the other 6. We have to face him and take that power for ourselves. Trust me, I'd rather slaughter someone else's family, but if that's what it takes. And it's not like their sweet innocence. They brought Cazador just as many victims as I did. You're not getting sentimental, are you? I thought you were with me on this. I knew I was right about you. You're a true friend. And now we know he's skulking beneath his palace. We can take the hunt to Cazador. All right, let's go. This place stinks of rat blood and despair.
Might be useful. That shapeshifter's key unlocked the door. Interesting. A list of names. Father Lorgan's on here, crossed off. A target list, perhaps? Let's hide in here. Those organs in these vials. Yuck. Blood near the bed.
Notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source, a body hidden under the bed.
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the cage. Commodus in lingua mortua.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Murdered by my son.
It's to be expected. Some families just don't get along.
Found his secret. My sweet boy. Why? Killed folk slowly. He liked it. Ill-mater temple. Didn't see exactly who. Dwarf. dresses in red.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Give me strength. 15 though.
Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real...
It is you. Most definitely not anyone else. Salutations and hello and whatnot. Oh. Oh dear. Poor thing. Murdered to death. Horrible hells. I better lay low. Lower than low. Under low. Gotta keep low. Murderer won't hear a peep out of me.
Everyone at Sures's caress is a
Blast straight to the heart was that one.
All right.
Your pleasure is mine, sweeting. Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. I'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her. Sweeting, this is Baldur's Gate. I've seen more murders than a butcher's right eye. There'll be time for tears. Cruel as it is, I must turn my mind to business, or, more precisely, the lack of it. I have little coin, but I offer sin in abundance. Talk with the Drow twins in the tap room. They're legends among the regulars, almost myths. Tell them they're your gift from the Mamselle, and let them show you why. Anything else on your mind, sweeting? Quite to his taste.
Remember our vow to keep one
Come to pay your respects to the real lady of the house, I see. What a clever creature you are. It's your lucky day. I am receiving compliments at this time, and you are most welcome to make an offering. Oh, you are quite correct. I consider them one of my finest features. The unwashed rabble who frequent this establishment have much to learn from your deference, and I must suffer their foibles alone. But they do say a burden shared is a burden halved. That's rather a broad topic. We get all sorts here. But there is one frequent visitor whose very presence offends me. He dresses fabulously, but stinks of the hells. Something infernal, to be sure. Abhorrent. The Drow, two of our most popular courtesans. A night with them seems to be rather life-changing. if you can afford it. Of course, they are siblings, but judging from the throngs of clients they draw, most of the city is as disgusting as they are. Can't you hear from here? They're talking about the new top cat in the criminal underbelly. Go and listen for yourself. As for them personally, one never washes and instead douses himself with rose oil, while the other can't hold his drink.
I want to give it a good rumple.
Cabaret here featuring Roll the Despoiler. The highest kicks in Baldur's Gate guaranteed.
My. I can tell you are a special one from a single glance. You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
What do you think, silly? Love, of course. Hot and vulgar with me, or sweet and sincere with my sister. Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick.
Menzoberranzan love magic. A formidable practice, usually only reserved for pleasing the most insatiable matriarchs in the city of spiders.
Darling, we are not fooling anyone. Unless you pay me to make a fool of you. You'll just have to see what is in store. We are twins. We can make up a little show of kissing each other, but when we are hired at the same time, there are often many other clients in the room to attend to. A scant few customers today. This might end up being the first day in years I am.
You can stare as much as you like.
Enjoy the fiddling. Throw a few coins our way and let us play on into the night.
Nine hells! You followed me all the way here? What could you possibly want with me now? What? How? Nine hells? Whatever you think you know, I'm sure some gold would help you to forget. I'm just a simple toy maker, an artisan. I don't know anything. They would have killed me if I refused to rig the toys. And they're definitely going to kill me now. I can't tell you. I won't tell you. All right. Just don't hurt me. The teddy bears were an experiment. My greatest invention. A clever little device in their chest allows them to speak. But there's more. Smoke powder inside the device. I collect packages from Valoga's fireworks in the lower city and stuff the bears with it. Not because I want to, because I have to. Otherwise, they'll kill me. I don't know who's in charge, but it starts at the fireworks shop. That's where the packages come from. Go there, tell them Uncle Phologia sent you, and they'll show you the smoke powder. Lots of it. There. I told you what you wanted to know. Now, will you let me go?
His plea comes with an offering, a pass granting you access to the lower city.
Here, take it, all of it. I don't care. You'll never see me again, I promise.
I don't understand why there's such a type for so many.
Happy.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something. Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? My assistant. She's posted in the lower city investigating Duke Stelmane's murder. Now, back to it. What have you found? A Baal plot? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory? No need to wave documents at me. I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city. Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
You got trouble. Rumple.
You got that right. Trust no one. Don't linger.
Will you inform that snails are not an aphrodisiac? They're just salty.
Quietly.
There's a difference.
When you met the drought.
Just like old times.
get going.
New guy.
Best be on my way. Softer than a whisper.
Such a prude.
I'm on my feet. Time to press ahead.
Halt, oppressor! I am reclaiming the victuals in this basement for the good of ratkind. Are you not? Well, you aren't one of us. You lot hoard your delectable riches while my brothers and sisters starve. Exactly! What good is displaying such morsels and not eating them? Food is for eating, friend.
Right. On his leash.
Not that type of service down here, love. I've got a husband. And you ain't my type. Ugh. Thank the gods. I've had too many miscreants think my kitchen's just another themed playroom. I suppose, if you're willing to pay for it. Now get out from under my feet, would you?
The guild. Yeah. That's right,
Seems like a good moment to talk.
If you are in need of some pleasurable assistance, might I direct you to Sharess's Caress? I only deal with referrals. I sense some hesitation.
I'm not doing anything. I mean, good day to you.
People are just walking into Sharess's Caress like it was any old business. No disrespect to you, of course, if you're a patron.
Why are some people so strange about Sharess's Caress? It's just sex.
Mate, it's your bird. Oh, we're not queuing for Sharess's Caress. Not yet, anyway. Head on in.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art? Do come again. Lovely painting. Looking for a loving home.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks.
Pleasure house.
Delight. We can't leave anything to chance. It's so loud.
It will make you feel better. Then 15 moves it is. If you're here to shop, just buy what's needed, all right? Some people are panic buying. Let's not add to the problem.
Why is everyone acting so normal? The Absolute's armies are coming. We need to stock up. Well, we should hit Rivington next. They might have something we've forgotten.
Like what?
I don't know.
Fruit? Vegetables? What can I do you for? If you're hungry, you know where to find me.
And the person with you. They enjoyed it.
Open up.
Enjoyed it. Sir, I had no less than 2 maidens and a bachelor clawing at my door the very next. Slow down.
Dantelons is up those stairs, and he's hung blooms beside the door. So the Harpers are waiting too.
The armor was ignored. Here goes nothing.
Calms Garms.
You are not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
Excuse me? We're discussing steel watcher gyromatics. A topic beyond your understanding, I imagine.
My mate got thrown by a steel watcher. Lucky bugger. The trajectory was perfection.
Are you a steel watcher fan too? If so, we meet here every day to discuss their mechanics.
This armor was such a bargain. We can't return it.
What I wouldn't give to be the guy who invented the steel watch.
Actually, Gortash invented the steel watch.
I got it. And thanks. No, he merely offered me.
Put him up! Put him up! Yay! You spoke to me! Nobody ever talks to me! My name's Narber, adventurer to be, soon to be the best adventurer anyone's ever seen. As soon as I figure out what kind of adventurer I want to be. What do you think? Can I be a fighter? Right you are. I'll just find something to punch, I guess. It won't hurt, will it? No, surely not.
Well, the person with you. They enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it. Ahoy, stranger. Thanks for stopping by Calm's Garms. I'm Calm. Well, Carmen. What can I do you for? Ugh. If it's empty patty you want, get your clothes from my brother Figaro. But if it's genuine quality and genuine taste you're after, Calm's Garms has you covered. You wouldn't either, if you knew him like I did. Since Dad died, he thinks he's cock of the bloody walk, that I should give up my shop and work for family business. For him, dick. Maybe you should keep your nose out of where it doesn't bloody belong. Now, you want clothes or not? Sounds good. Get you something a bit fresher than your current outfit. Remember, calms, garms, here for all your fashion needs. Oh, hold on, Carmen. That would be fantastic if you wanted to run this business at a loss.
Breathe quiet. Move with care.
Well, we're shopping for a suit.
Light on my feet.
Remember?
I don't need any attention right now.
If it ain't broke, it's 'cause we already helped you fix it.
Seems like
That's a friendly-looking shadow.
Which makes him the inventor. How about we settle on the Gondian and Gortash inventing?
You told me the armor was a bargain.
Never wanted the easy path.
Taking charge of your pleasurable destiny.
Thievery has been noticed. Choose your next move carefully. You've been given the benefit of the doubt this time, but something tells you next time you won't be so lucky.
how far that watch is through me. It's been 10 legs.
I can't believe you tried to climb up one, you madman!
What does it feel like?
Yeah, but they were Gortash's idea, which makes him the inventor.
How about we settle on the Gondians and Gortash invented them?
Of your pleasurable destiny.
Simply astonishing feat
You
of
told me
genius.
the armor was a bargain.
It was.
You are not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
Hells! Not this again.
The brain appears to be resisting its masters. It's acting of its own will.
It's perfect.
Need something? I've got the tools for any job. Any job. Whatever you're working on, hope that fixes it for you.
They enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it.
You have got to check out Dan Thelon's dancing acts. Their leatherwork is amazing.
I'd love to chat, but I've got a suit to find. Who knew buying something so simple would take the bones of a day? Let's go to Calm's Gums. She has the most fabulous sendal. It's perfect
Wits
for
and
a shirt.
blades, always sharp.
I would, but this armor was too pricey.
Seems like a lot.
You told me the armor was a bargain.
It was, but good armor is hard to
All's
find.
well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Just a brief respite.
You are not wearing armor to meet my mother and
What path lies before me?
See you taking charge of your pleasurable destiny.